You're a troublemaker. I've seen you here before. Over there? Stay there. You're all bad news. Are you going to raise more bail?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What was that? Yes, sir.
What are you doing? Like, it wasn't even me. She was the one who hit me. Let me go.
Oh, that's enough.
She hit me, pigs. Let go.
Come on.
I didn't even start it.
Easy. Don't even think about it here. Do you understand? Shut up. Get her in there, boys.
There's a villain here. I'm here. Sergeant, we need you in here. You too. She hit me bad.
Shouldn't have done it. Simple as that.
Carrying on.
Single file, no talking. Follow me now.
Look at you evil, horrible creatures. Come on.
Right, follow me.
Two more. You can go to the second last one. You can just hold there for 2 seconds.
Stop talking in the line. School's finished. And you're not very good at that, are you?
No, not at all.
This is your court appointed lawyer. So if I were you, listen to everything she has to say.
I just wanted to love you.
Well, next time, I want a male judge.
I first started with Whitelion 10 years ago when I was at a law firm in Melbourne, and I realised that this organisation really changes lives. So apart from funding them for 10 years, I had the opportunity to come and work as Chief Operating Officer at Whitelion, and I loved that job.
Yeah, we started Whitelion because we wanted to make a difference in the lives of kids. A lot of kids were disconnected, isolated, and really in a cycle of discouragement and disadvantage. And we wanted to break that cycle through the power of mentoring and getting kids jobs, really connecting kids back into the community. And we've found that's really changed heaps and heaps of kids' lives and continues to change kids' lives today.
I got involved first because one thing that really makes me upset is seeing young lives that are wasted. And Whitelion do a fantastic job with their outreach, their mentoring and their employment programs to change young lives, and they do it really well.
I got involved with the Bailout and Whitelion this year because I work in the sector in a different organisation, and I can really see the great work that Whitelion are doing for all the young people in Tassie.
The most rewarding part about being at Whitelion and being involved in Whitelion is seeing young people's lives change.
So I work in child protection, mostly with young people on 18-year orders. So I make a lot of referrals, and I can really see the positive work that the mentoring program especially does with young people.
Tonight at Bailout we'll be fingerprinting, we'll be handcuffing, we'll be getting some prison food, you'll be locked up, and you'll experience what it's like for a young person to go through the youth justice system.
On the Bailout night we locked up a lot of people. They were a little bit scared at the start, but by the end of the night they realised they'd made a difference for youth at risk and they'd had a lot of fun.
Whilst it was a lot of fun, it was sobering.
Yeah, no, it was different. I didn't know what to expect of it, so it was a great experience to understand by going from room to room about the challenges that the young people really do have.
Yeah, no, it was a great experience, and I'm just shocked at all the statistics and how many vulnerable youth there are in Tasmania and across Australia. So it's great to be able to do something to help them out.
I think it's worthwhile coming, not only because you're raising funds for a worthwhile cause, just to hear stories that everybody needs to hear to appreciate what they've got and realise that there's need for help.
When that cell door shuts, it makes you feel like you might be a person who's really been incarcerated, and that's a scary feeling. And seriously, it makes you understand a little bit about what some of our young people go through.
Yeah, it was excellent. Really good. An eye-opening experience.
I guess a bit of an eye-opener to, you know, there is these issues out there and we can all do things to help them.
I thought it was great. Really eye-opening experience.
Yeah, eye-opening and probably confronting to read those experiences that those children have to go through. No child should have to live like that or go home to that.
I think it actually makes it real for the participants, so it needs to actually be confronting.
When the cell door closes for a young person, it's a sense of hopelessness and a sense of isolation. Thankfully, Whitelion can open that cell door for young people.
And the reason I'd recommend getting involved with Whitelion is because you can see the difference that you're making. You can see the young people's lives that you're changing.
Whiteline is important because it's one of the only organisations in Tasmania that's able to work with young people in the way that they do. So working out in the community, doing outreach and providing that mentoring that lots of young people don't necessarily have.
Whiteline can use volunteers, so if anyone out there is interested, please tell us about it. We'd love to have you on board.
Do it. Definitely do it. It's great fun.
Definitely something that I'd encourage anyone else to have a go at.
I want you to make as much noise as they deserve for raising 120 grand, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm looking towards the sky. I'm gonna make